Hey guys, welcome back. This is Riot Gamer Guy with another episode here on Elk Mountain map made by Elk Mountain Modders. This is our next installment to our series here of new farm build on in Elk Mountain here on YouTube. So we are running into an issue. Just to recap, we had added 5,000 chickens to this chicken coop, which has been doing very well, has been producing our eggs extremely well. But now I'm running into a problem where our bakery cannot keep up with the amount of eggs that we are producing. So I was thinking about it and I was wondering, what am I going to do with all of these eggs? Like, we have a bunch of them. And I could just sell them. You're exactly right. I could sell them and get them for that money that they, from the store for the eggs. But why not try to turn it into an even better, higher quality product? So I have an idea. Now, before we get there, I do want to show you guys this mod. This is a large chicken coop mod that has been it's been converted from a sheep pen into a chicken coop. So somebody went and modded this so where it'll house chickens now. And this thing, I kid you not, holds 25,000 animals. I said that right. 25,000 animals. That is crazy. That barn only holds 5,000. So we're going to upgrade eventually, not today, not in this episode, but we're going to upgrade to 25,000 and then we can demo this. The only reason why I'm going to demo this building here is because getting the eggs out of the barn is a little bit of a difficulty. And as you can see, the pallet locations is right here, very easy access, and I already have the shipping mod here for the eggs so that way they can get shipped off to the warehouse. As you can see, we have eggs galore. We have eggs there. There's eggs on the other side there. But what I'm about to show you guys, it's gonna blow your mind of all the eggs that I have. You ready? This is all of the eggs. We are max. We are max capacity. We cannot produce any more eggs. We are at the limit. So we need to think outside the box. I also added over 100. I have 150 cows. So this barn is maxed at 150 cows. And I did that because we need to produce milk, to produce butter for our bakery. And what else? And we are also going to add another industrial place as well. That is kind of the quick recap here on the farm. Hasn't really been anything else going on other than that. We're going to get right into it, though. We're going to go to the warehouse. Where is it? There it is. So this is our warehouse, right? And as you can see, our eggs are out of space. The flour is out of space. We have no more room. No more room at all. Now, we do have bread and we have cake that we have not sold yet. We have almost 3,000 liters of bread, over 2,200 liters of cake. We're going to sell those here on this episode. We'll do that here later. But, oh, hold on. I got to change the setting. Somehow my settings got they reverted back to the factory default here in the game. So now all of my units of measure are kind of all wonky. All right, so that is our warehouse. I mean, other than that, our production is going very well. We just need to get creative. And that's where this comes to play. I have for you guys something that I think is going to solve all of our problems. I have to find it. Where is it? It is a cookie factory, a high output cookie factory. It is going, I think it's going to solve all of our problems. I think. Now I can't produce raisins, so that's going to be interesting. So maybe we have specific cookies that we could make. We are going to, I was going to put it on the farm itself, but I think I'm going to just kind of nestle it right in here. I think I think that'll look good. All right, let's check out our cookie factory. We're going to get things going in here right away. This should start producing our cookies for us relatively quickly here. We can get this up and running. All right, so here at the cookie factory, we can produce quite a few cookies here. Sugar, chocolate chip, chip, oatmeal raisin cookies, oatmeal chocolate raisin, strawberry cheesecake, and a variety pack. So it makes a variety of all these cookies. Now, I think we're going to start out at just sugar or chocolate chip because we do not have raisins. Yeah, we don't have any raisins to produce. We have cheese. The only thing we don't have is raisins. So if we figure out a way to make raisins, then I think we can make all of these cookies. But we're going to activate that. We have some chocolate, so we can activate the chocolate. And the strawberry cheesecake. We have strawberries. We have cheese. I think we're just going to do these first. I think that's what we're going to do. Now, it will generate all of this here for us. I'm hoping. My plan is that it gets the eggs out of the factory or out of the warehouse and out of the warehouse into the cookie factory to generate cookies that'll generate us high quality products. That way we can then sell them. Because right now our chicken coop is completely full. We cannot put any more eggs in the chicken coop at all. If worse comes to worse, we will sell it. We will sell our eggs. But I don't want to because it's not going to get us a lot of, I mean, it's going to generate us quite a bit of money, but we get more from our higher quality products. As you can see, this is completely full. Now it's okay. Now it just sent some eggs out. I just seen it. So let's see where it went. I'm hoping it went right where it should have. Okay, so it sent flour, it sent eggs, it sent sugar, and then we're missing chocolate still. So I think we have chocolate in our buildings storage. We have a little bit. We can distribute that out, and that will then go to our cookie factory. Now this is going to generate, this is high output, so this should generate us quite a bit of cookies. It's already generating 121, 126. So this is going to generate us quite a bit of sugar cookies. Our butter is running low. So now our next problem, we fixed one problem. Now we created another one where we're not producing enough butter. So I think we're going to have to build another dairy. We have one in town. But I think the next step here is because we don't have a lot of milk here though. We have 15,000 liter or 1,500 liters. How much is in storage though? It may not have shipped it out. Let's see. We have 2,000 liters of milk. We don't have a lot of milk at all. Yeah, it's outgoing, incoming. Yeah, I mean, it is not. Do we have any in the warehouse? Let's look. No, we cannot put milk in the warehouse. So it's going to get shipped right off to where we want it to go. See, butter is low again. The butter and so I'm doing bread, cake, and now sugar cookies. So the bakery has enough butter. It's just now our sugar cookie factory is not generating us. I mean, it is generating cookies. 351 cookies, 366 cookies. So it is producing us a lot of cookies. We just have to get our butter. We need to produce more milk. That is our problem here. We need to generate more milk. If we open another dairy, we're not going to have the milk to provide for that. So it doesn't really make any sense to open another dairy. We have to find a way to get these cows to produce more milk. And I don't know what to do. There's food, they have water. Let's look at our production. The food is a little low, and the water is a little low. So we can give them water. That should increase their production, I think. We'll hop in our tractor here, start her up. It's so weird you have to get a tractor to do this. When you should just be able to go right to it and tell it to fill it up. But it is alright. We don't have to go that far to fill up our water, so we're gonna go right over here. We have the field that we need to finish harvesting. I'm gonna tell you what, that big field that we had bought with barley in it, it is taking me forever to harvest that crop. Now, a good note is that we have a lot of barley now. I think we have enough grain between barley and sorghum that we may not have to replant. We have a couple other fields that are going to be getting ready to harvest here very soon. I think we're in a good spot with our grain that we can slow down on that unless we want to sell it. Now, we do have our flour factory that we have to consider. Because now we have flour factory, we have to produce grain to then ship to our flour factory to produce more flour. Because now we're going to be using a lot more flour because not only do we have our bakery, but we have our cookie factory now. So we might have just created 3 problems when it created 2 problems when we tried to fix one. I think that's really how it goes in the real world, though. You fix a problem, and something else breaks. And then you fix that problem, and then something else breaks yet again. But we will fix it. That is what we're here for on the farm here in Elk Mountain. We're having a good time. We're living off the land. We're not in the city. So that should then help produce us some more. That should get their productivity up. As long as our productivity gets in the green, it's going to generate us a lot more milk. Now, we are going to have to feed them. They are going to have to be fed here very soon, so we're going to have to get silage ready. But other than that, I think we're in a really good shape here. We just have to keep our... We have to keep our factory full of our products. That is now going to be our goal, is to keep our factories full of products. Oh, we're really laggy here all of a sudden. Not really sure why. I've had issues with this game in the last couple days. And I'm surprised there wasn't any update to the game, but I loaded in the game yesterday to do some work. Just, to get the progression of the farm. And my save game was gone. So I had to figure out how to get the save game back. And ever since then, it's been a little laggy. I don't know. We'll see. I did have to repair the game. So it might have reset all the shaders. And if it does that, it takes the game a little bit to rebuild all of the shaders in the background. So we're going to let our AI farmers take care of that field and get it 100% harvested. I'm not really sure why they did that, but whatever. Now we're going to go back and let's check out our cookie factory. So we should have cookies already being put in here. Let's check it out. So let's go to our pallet storage factory, our pallet storage warehouse. Don't see... Okay, so we can't store cookies in here. So we're going to have to spawn them. That way they produce us pallets. So then we can go and sell them. I'm curious on where we're going to be able to sell this. I'm assuming we can sell them to the market. I don't know if it's in this or not because the cookie factory is a mod. So it may not populate here. Oh, there it is. So train to Cheyenne is $4,800. So we can send it to the train and send it out. Why would the cookie factory buy them back? Not really sure. But anyway, that is where we can send them is over here. The train to Cheyenne. Yep, it's right here. We haven't visited the train yet, so that's going to be curious. I'm curious on how much these will actually generate us. And there's our sugar cookies right there. As soon as we get a couple more pallets out, we're going to load them up in our reefer truck. And we're going to get them on the way to Cheyenne. And that will generate our farm even more money. So not only are we making money from our... Well, actually, we're only making money from two products, right? We're only making products from our bakery and from our cookie factory. We were selling raw products for money, but it wasn't... These AI workers drive me nuts. They can't... They finished the task because they said they can't find the field. If you guys have a mod or know of a mod that helps make the AI workers smarter, please let me know in the comments. I am in desperate need of AI helpers. I don't care. I'll use AI work. It's fine. It's not really that big of a deal to me. We're going to get our truck ready because we are going to sell our cookies and see how much money it makes. We may end up going to sleep, taking a nap, resetting the day, and come back and see how much cookies that we will generate. And if we can get a full pallet, a full trailer full, that would be a fantastic idea. All right, let's go sleep. Let's start over. Let's start the next day. And let's see what happens. I'm hoping that... Okay, so now we still don't have any room in our pallets for eggs. So we need to go check that out. Because now sometimes the mod does act a little funny. And you have to... Yep, you just gotta tinker it. You gotta wiggle the pallets out a little bit. And that'll get them going. So... All of our eggs are still full, except for this one. That one's running fine. That one's running fine. That one's storing. We want to distribute. Then we want to distribute that one. So eggs, pallet storage. Oh, all right. Look, we actually don't have any eggs other than a little bit of eggs in our factory or in our warehouse. This is a good sign. This is exactly what I was looking for. Because we're producing... Our butter is really low, though. We have to beef our butter up. Beef our butter up. No pun intended there. So we have eggs. We got plenty of eggs. This thing holds 500,000 liters of eggs. So it should go right to these factories first before it then goes to the warehouse. That is kind of the thought I would think that it would do. So we have generated 16,000 liters of cookies on sugar and then 11,000 liters of chocolate chip. So let's go to the warehouse. We'll fix them in a little bit. I need to find out from my cows, though, what they need. Oh, they don't have any food. Okay. They don't have any food at all. Okay, I'm going to feed the cows. I'll be right back. All right, so we have our cows all fed. So now they should go to 100% health. Close the door. There we go. They should be 100% health here very soon. We'll deal with them in a minute. Let's go. All right, so we have pallet storage here. And let's get these loaded. I hope they will go on this. There's a chocolate chip. Why won't it? So well, I can't put them in the refrigerator. I mean, I could put them in the refrigerator. All right, so that's not going to work. We'll put this truck away. It's not working. I thought for sure it would have worked. So let's see what we can use now. Let's find a trailer. Oh, we might as well give him some straw here. All right, that should be enough for a little bit. I'm going to see if they will fit on this, if they will go on this trailer. I would think they would. Though I would have thought they would have went in the semi-trailer. Come on, get out of there. Why is this linked together? What? Now what? What is going on here? So I can't use that trailer. Let me see if I can. Well, I might just have to set these up just to sell on their own. Be done with it. So let's find our... Maybe. What I did is I just reset that trailer. That should fix the problem here in the future. All right, let's go to the warehouse. And let's see if we can put these on that trailer. If so, we will then take our cookies and we are going to sell them. All right, I'll meet you guys at the factory. Or at the warehouse, sorry. I'll meet you at the warehouse. All right, we are pulling up to our cookie factory here, and we're going to see if we can auto-load these on the cookies onto this trailer. I'm hoping this will work. If not, then I'm going to have to look and see what we can use. I'm hoping this will work. So I can manually put them on here, which I know is not realistic at all because I'm not using a forklift or anything. Let's look at, I want to look here at trailers because I might have one that will load. See, I thought cookies were not originally part of the game. This is an add-on mod that I have. So no, it doesn't look like any trailers I have would fit cookies for this hold. I don't think that'll work. So I think I'm going to have to look at... I'm going to have to look at trailers and see what I can use. For now, we'll just have to do this. This is fine. Again, I know it's not realistic. But as you all know, I'm not very good at driving the forklift, so... this will just have to work, I guess. This thing is gonna be... This cookie factory is like... really... oh my god, look at that, guys. It is producing like you wouldn't believe. Can I put one on the back here? Yes. I'm gonna try to double this. I will have to unload these too. It might just be easier if I can just automatically ship these out. Because now all these cookies are going to be broken. This thing is like pumping out cookies left and right, guys. Well, that didn't work. I think these are going to be all broken now. All right, almost there. This could really add to our empire here of factories. I mean, we're full. And it's not going anywhere. All right, let's see how much this will cost, or this will sell for. So we need to go to the train. Now we have to figure out a way there. Where is our... It's over there. Okay. How are we going to get there? All right, let's find a way there. I think in the future, I'm just going to automatically send these off, but I'm curious on how much this will generate as far as income goes. Instead of buying a new trailer, I have it to where things can get automatically dispersed and shipped anyway. The downfall is that it'll go to just a random piece, a random store, but it looks like the cookie factory will only distribute to only the train on the map. So we're not really going to have to worry about not getting the best price because, well, that's the only price that we can get. So I just have to figure out how to get to the train depot because I've never been there before. We will find it together. If you guys are really enjoying my episodes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Turn notifications on that way you know when I post episodes, you will get notified. I do post these every Wednesday. And I hope you're really enjoying these episodes. They are fun to make, and I'm enjoying playing Farming Simulator, and it's just a lot of fun to create things and do whatever you whatever you want to the map. You can basically find a mod to do it, and it's kind of cool. I think if we turn down this road here, that will get us where we need to go, hopefully. I have never been down this way before. I apologize for my lagginess of the game. I'm not really sure what's causing that. I'll have to look at it later. So we do have lumber mills here on the map, so that would be something that we could get into as well. We can turn lumber into a higher quality product and selling it for like to make chairs and stuff. That would be something that we can do as well. Right now we are in the food business and we are making cookies and we are making bread and cake. This community will be full of sweets. Almost there. Yep, this is the train, right? Yep, this is the train. Okay. I was just making sure this is where I needed to go. I'm assuming we go up here. And there's our cookies. There they go. Let's see how much we make. We didn't make anything. Why? Where's our cookies? Where'd the cookies go? I don't know where the cookies went. Let's look at... Maybe they'll... Okay, so they're there. And then we have to rent the train and load them. So now we have to wait on this train. Which is coming back here soon. I'm hoping that we can load up our cookies and then... Oh, it's going in reverse. Okay. This is quite an adventure. Maybe I have to go back over here. How do you get on it? I'm confused. I want to return rented train. I want to load it. Okay. That's a weird way of putting our cookies on there. I think that we have... So we have sugar cookies there. I think that's all we have is our... Okay. Let's find where we should take this. Yes. Okay, so we just kind of let it do its thing. We made $37,000, guys. $37,000. We didn't have a lot of goods there. That is not bad. 37,000. It's just kind of weird how we have to do it. I'm wondering if we can sell our cookies at the store. It's kind of weird how we have to sell the cookies, but we made $37,000 on what, 12,000 liters of cookie. It's not bad. I bet we can make a huge amount of money. I think from now on, I'm just going to send it to the train and then rent the train, ship it off, and do it that way. I think that would probably be the easiest to do, I think. But I will go back and check out the cookie factory because I think there's a lot more cookies that can be distributed or sold. We're just going to sell them. It might automatically sell them to Cheyenne. It looks like that's where we have to send them, is off the map to Cheyenne. So no big deal there. It's a little bit different, but if we're going to make good money doing it, then there's no reason not to. This is exciting because we're making a lot of money from our products that we're making here on the farm. We're selling it throughout the map. High-end quality products. I know there's some comments on TikTok saying that it takes them forever when they tried to do high-end products and how they were generated. But for me, I haven't had that issue as long as you keep the raw materials flowing. It will generate you product relatively quickly. Now, the Cookie Factory is a mod. You just search up Cookie Factory on any mod store you want to look at. I use fs22.com. The link will be in the description below. It is high output, meaning it will generate cookies at a faster rate. Now, on the flip side of that is guess what? Now you need more products. So you're going to need more raw products in order to feed the Cookie Factory. So it's kind of a double-edged sword because you want to produce these high-end quality products as fast as you can to generate yourself money. But on the other end of that is that you really have to keep those flowing, because if not, your production chain stops. And guess what, guys? The money will then stop. I'm all about production. I'm all about going through the production chain and doing that process, because to me that is kind of the real way of farming, especially at an industrial scale. You know, those farmers out there don't generate eggs and flour, or eggs and wheat, and they strawberries and stuff that goes in these products, and don't just sell them. They sell them to factories who then produce it into goods that we buy at the store. So it's kind of the same concept here, which I think is really cool and really neat to do, and being able to do that. Of course, we can sell our raw products. We have no issue selling raw products. It just does not generate as much money. So here, what we're going to do is we are going to, instead of spawning, we're going to go to selling. We're going to sell. That should, I don't know if these will disappear or not. Because then we can go, because there's some here in pallet storage. I thought, no, maybe, yeah, right there. Selling and selling. Yeah, pallet storage. We cannot store them there. So now we're going to have to go back to our dairy, and we're going to have to activate our chocolate, because we're going to have to generate chocolate. Now, we do have enough milk here. It just doesn't generate a lot of butter, because we're out of chocolate for our chocolate chip cookies. But we have a bunch of, there's sugar cookies, and that, see how it's just going to automatically sell it. It should just sell that. I don't know if it goes to the highest or... We're going to put these back into our factory so then it could sell it. I think that is our easiest way. And if I notice it doesn't generate us enough money, then I will then just have to do what I just did. But it should just generate and sell it where the highest is, which, like I said, is the only place we can sell these cookies. Is the train. Now, I don't know why the cookie factory would want to buy them, but we can only sell them there. I thought they would go to, like, the store, but I guess not. So as you can see here, our count, see, now we're out of butter. That was my fear, is that we'd run out of butter, and we did. We ran out of butter. I wonder how much it is to just buy it. Oof. We need to generate. Come on, guys. Generate some more butter for us. Let's go to the farm and let's see what if these cows are producing us milk. We have milk in the dairy, so I'm not. Well, we don't have any water for the cows. We need to give them some water. So our animals are going to become pretty needy. I can already tell. Not needy, but they need to be tended to a lot more because we have more of them. Which, again, it keeps our production up and it keeps our production chain flowing. So we're just going to have, I wouldn't say it's tedious, but it's going to, we're going to spend time adding and or attending to our animals. That way they produce what we want them to produce, like to generate our high quality products. We're just filling up our water for our cows. And our water is about full. So we must have just sold some cookies because our income had just went up. Now, there's a hidden cost to producing the high quality products at the factories. So it does cost us money in order to generate and make our products. So that is the only thing that I seen that is causing it's not causing us problems, but it is definitely taking away from our income, which is understandable. But I don't see where sold products. So I mean, we've sold $125,000 worth of product. We just can't see what it is, but let's go back to the factory. Oh, we were just there. I cheat and I just go through the fast motions. So let's see here. If our production, yeah. So we sold our cookies. So it's just gonna sell them. I think they take some off the top, but if it keeps us from having to run back and forth, I think that's going to be a good thing for us. See, we're not producing that much milk. We're just going to have to bite the bullet, and we're just going to have to add another dairy. But there's a different dairy, I think, in here. I don't know if it's any better. We'll see if this one's any faster. So now our milk, let's see if it's going to send it. So we do have. So we're going to distribute that. We're going to activate that. We're going to activate that. We don't need cheese right now. But I think how much is in our, we're going to have to bite the bullet, and we're going to have to buy. Yeah, I mean, I hate to do that, but we'll fill it up and we'll see how that distributes. I mean, I hate doing that. That took our money. Man, that took us down a lot. Let's see if there's any milk that we can take over to our silo here, because that will get us some more milk. That way it gets it shipping and distributing out. All right, we filled that one up. So that's not 8,000 liters. It's not a lot. We might have to consider opening up another dairy farm and generate, and that way we're able to make more milk. I think we're going to have to do that. All right, guys, we're going to recap for the day. So we had our main issue of eggs not being able to generate enough high quality products in order to utilize our eggs. So I think we fixed that problem. We've created another problem, though, of not having enough milk. So in the next episode, we're going to look at property in order to open up another dairy farm and add more cows. That way, we can then produce more milk for our dairy farm in order for us to make cheese, in order for us to make a lot of money selling our cookies. So we still have a backup here, but it's not as bad as it was. So, and that's going to call us done for the day. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below if you want to see anything different on the farm, anything added, any mods that you have any questions about. Put it in the comments and I'll answer them for you. I hope you guys have a great day. As always, this is Riot Gamer Guy. Happy farming.